Hi everyone, so today I've been at Creative Academy Manchester to preview the new Folklore Collection. Now this consists of 6 new shellac shades, 6 Vinylux, 1 was from the existing range and 5 new shades, and then 5 new additives. So in this video I'm going to be comparing the shades and I do hope you enjoy watching. So I'll start off with the shellac and the Vinylux. This first shade is called Crimson Sash and it's a stunning deep red. It's kind of like a little bit of a maroon or a burgundy and it has got a little bit of shimmer in it. I'm going to show you them on colour pops. So on the left we've got the shellac version, and then on the right we've got the Vinylux version, so you can compare the two there. And now I'm going to show you all of the different reds side by side with Crimson Sash. So we've got Wildfire, Hollywood, Red Baroness, Ruby Ritz, Decadence, Scarlet Letter, Tinted Love and Masquerade, and I don't think it's like any of them. I'll move on to the next colour, which is called Rose Brocade. This is a cream shade. To me, it's somewhere between a red and a pink. It's kind of more red with a slight hint of pink to it, and it really is beautiful. Kind of like a cherry red is what I think. Again, I'm going to compare that to the existing reds. It's hard to always pick up reds on camera, but this has definitely got more of a pink tone than any of the reds in the existing line. I definitely think that this is going to be a very popular one. So I'll move on to the next shade, which is called Fine Vermilion. Now this is a burnt orange sort of shade. Now it does have quite a bit of shimmer running through it, as you can see on the colour pops there. But comparing it to the nearest two orange shades, which are Burnt Romance, which is probably the one that you'll assume to be the closest match, and as you can see they're not really like that. And then I just thought I'd show you it against Electric Orange, just to show you the contrast between the two, and that obviously it's not really like anything that there is already in the existing line. Now on to a personal favourite, which is Indigo Frock. Now this is an absolute gorgeous cream grey blue sort of shade. What I find strange is that if you put it near the blue shades it looks like it's more blue. If you put it near the grey shades it looks like it's more grey almost. If I show you near the blue, so we've got Midnight Swim and Blue Rapture. Now it is deeper than Midnight Swim but it's absolutely stunning. But yet if I show you it against the grey, we've got Asphalt, Overly Onyx, and then I'm just showing you against Blackpool just for the contrast of it, and it kind of looks like it belongs in the grey category. On to the next shade. This is another favourite of mine, so it's called Locket Love, and this is, to me, it's like a pale gold shade. It's kind of like the sister to Silver Chrome. There it is on colour pops. It actually looks a little bit like foil when you see it up close. It's absolutely stunning. I'll show you it against other metallic shades. So we've got Silver Chrome, just so you can see it compared, Steel Gaze, Sugared Spice, and Iced Cappuccino. And you can see what I mean. It's definitely more of a pale gold shade, but it's absolutely beautiful. And finally onto the last shellac shade, which is called Plum Paisley, and as the name suggests, this is a very deep plum shade. It kind of has got a little bit of a fine shimmer running through it, and then I'm going to compare it to the existing purples. So the first one is called Purple Purple, and then we've got Grape Gum, Vexed Violet, Lilac Longing and Rock Royalty. The closest one is going to be Rock Royalty, but I'm going to show you it up close because you can see a difference between the two. So as you can see, Plum Paisley is definitely darker than Rock Royalty. So there's all the shellac, and I'll move on to the additives. Now with these additives, what I wanted to point out to you is that they are all pigment effects. So what that means is they are slightly more sheer, so that whichever colour you put underneath, the colour on top will completely transform it. So with that in mind, I decided to put each colour over Blackpool and Cream Puff, so you can see what it's like over a dark shade and see what it's like over a true white shade as well, just so you get an idea of the type of effect that it's going to give. Now, Cream Puff probably isn't ideal, but hopefully it gives you the idea. So I'll start off with the first shade, which is called Jade Rekindled, and this is an absolutely gorgeous green grass shade with a little bit of a shimmer in it. Showing you it over Blackpool, you can see at the top I've just faded each one of these down, and then over Cream Puff it almost looks identical to the discontinued shade Iced Coral, so it's a brilliant alternative. Next up is a favourite of mine, so it's called Ornate Halo. Now this is a pale gold with a slight undertone of an iridescent green. You can see the green that pops out when you put it over Blackpool, but actually I really like the colour of it over Cream Puff. It just makes it really light and bright. So the next colour is called Plush Velour. Now this is a purple, sort of purple blue, I'm going to say. Over Blackpool it gives you a very, very deep navy sort of shade, and over Cream Puff you can see the colour but it's not quite suitable. I think it'd be better with all of the dark shades. So the next colour is another favourite. I do like a lot of these. So it's called Rose Notion. Now, the way for me to describe this is it's kind of like a blush sort of shade. It's kind of got little bits of pink in and purple. You can see more of the pink and purple that pops out with Blackpool, and actually from an angle it actually shows a sort of green tone. And over Cream Puff, again, it's probably better for the darker shades. So the next one is called Crushed Suede. Now this in the pot looks like a maroon kind of fuchsia with a little bit of a green or a blue tone to it. Over Blackpool it really pops the blue side of it out. Now over Cream Puff it actually gives me quite a kind of like a blush sort of tone. So that is all of the Shellac, the Vinylux and the Additives from the collection. I'd love to hear what you think of them, maybe the colours that you're going to be picking up. Thank you so much for watching. Please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. My links to Twitter, Instagram, my blog and Facebook are all in the description bar, and thank you so much for watching.